What's up, guys? I just got back from a walk. Pretty cold out there. Good to be back. When I was around 19, I moved out on my own. And during this time, I came down with this depression. It was this dark cloud over me. I remember I was working a night shift job. And for those of you that are on the night shift, it can be taxing to the body, the mind, and the soul. And when I would wake up during the day, right, I would sleep till like 2, 3 o'clock. I'd wake up and I would just think to myself, what is the fucking point? Like, what's the point of this all? And I remember having to force myself to get up and do something. And I had this outlook on life where I didn't want to do anything. Like, what's the fucking point? Why do we even get up? Right, so a lot of times I would just sleep the entire day, stay in bed until I had to go back to work. I remember my workouts. Before this, I was real big into competitive bodybuilding and lifting weights, and then my workouts took a huge loss. My gains, I was losing strength. I could hardly get my ass to the gym without taking mass amounts of pre-workout, Mr. Hyde, And during this time, everything was worse for me. The way that I saw it, I would get up and just fill in the blanks. That was the day. I would watch King of the Hill, right? Like on Netflix. I would watch something on Netflix. I remember, or play video games just because it was something to do. Because I didn't know what else to do. I wanted to make myself feel something. And I wasn't so sad where I wanted to kill myself, but there was a lot of times where I kind of got to that point. I was like, fuck. What's the point, bro? And I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't have family near me. I was in a foreign city. I didn't know where anything was. And my mindset was just going down the dumps. And I would talk to myself during the day, and I would have these anxieties of the future, and I would get sad. And then I remember I came across this book that would just totally change my life. And it was by Marcus Aurelius. And in this book, Meditations by him, almost journal of sorts, where just packed with his life's wisdom, a Stoic philosophy. Now remember, in this book, he started to talk about you have power over your mind. And you have power over your mind to control things. You can't control what's going on in here, outside world, but you can control what's on here, okay? And I remember as I would read this passage after passage of what he's telling me, he was telling me to take responsibility. This man was like, look, motherfucker, you gotta take responsibility. And eventually I started to shit, this is my responsibility. The reason that my life is miserable. He's saying right here that I could change the way that I'm perceiving my situation. And so what I did is I started to take these baby steps, and I became very aware. It wasn't just a sudden thing, but I started to practice intense awareness. I remember I would sit in meditation for 10 minutes, and then I would begin to question why I would do some of the things that I would do. Why would I get angry very easily before going to work? I remember just dissecting it. Why am I so mad right now? This is really making me mad. Why would I get so upset about having to go to the gym at 8 o'clock when there was a lot of people? And I would question myself. And as I began to do that, I was like, holy shit, where did I get all this miserableness? Right? Where did I get this shit from? And so as I became aware of it, there was something I realized I can do. And we've talked a lot about gratitude here on this channel. And maybe you think that was a hype up video, maybe it made you feel good, but then this last couple of weeks, it's how do I actually, it felt like it was the right thing to hear, being grateful, but how do I go through my life actually practicing gratitude? Then maybe you tried the gratitude journal, and you've been writing 3 things every day. See, but one thing that clicked for me, I could change my perception. But now I could literally like flick the switch to how I am thinking about my life. I was in a state of woe is me, playing the victim. My parents, I lost them. My family, I lost them. My friends, I lost them. My home, everything I knew, I lost. And to me, I was going through the shit. It was all about me. See, but what I began to do, I had power over my mind. I began to practice gratitude, not just for what I was thankful for. You know what? When you're in Thanksgiving, what is everyone? I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for all of this food. I'm thankful for this awesome job that I have. Right? But no one ever is thankful for the shit that's going on. Really, the really hard shit that's going on. And as I began to become thankful, I began to express that gratitude in my life. I wouldn't just go to work and get upset. No, I would get up that day and realize that it was my responsibility. I'm alive. This can be a fucking blessing. Guys, wherever you are in your life, it can be a blessing. It's not a curse. It's only how you look at it. Gratitude is a verb. It's not a noun. It's not just looking at things, being happy. It's a verb that changes the trajectory of your day. It's a fucking switch that you can flip from the moment that you get out of bed. Seriously, would you rather get out of bed and just stumble around in the darkness? Or would you just turn that light on? All you have to do is become aware and turn that light on. See, but the ungrateful man gets up and moans and complains and suffers and makes it hard for him to get the momentum to go to work. See, what is the man that practices gratefulness even though he's not where he wants to be? The whole self-improvement, the journey. What do? We get up. We know what needs to be done. We have to keep going. Thank God that I could be on life's anvil, like getting hammered out. Because what happens? It makes you sharper. It sharpens the sword. It sharpens you. Thank God that my life is fucking hard. Thank God that I was born poor. Thank God that my life hasn't been super fucking easy. That I've had to, do some hard things. But you know what? It's pretty fucking easy, to be honest. I'm in America. But I still find ways to complain. See, but thank God that I can have what little trials and tribulations that I get to experience now. And I can change that. It's my responsibility to change it. And as I began to flip that switch and the light came on, gratitude was a fuel for me now. I would not just get up and mope around. I would get up and be like, wow, dude, like I'm happy to be up now. I can go to the gym. I can read books. I can better myself. Yeah, life is fucking tough. But you know what? And if I don't know my purpose, I'm going to create my goddamn purpose. And that would fuel me for the day. And it fuels me even now. It brings enthusiasm into my life. See, when you begin to flip that switch, it's literally just becoming aware, flipping that switch, being thankful, not for the good things, all right? Sure, that's there. But saying to yourself, look at the really hard things, the things that you hate. Is it going to work? Is it going to school? Is it the anxiety that you experience from talking to a girl or approach or that public speaking? Thank God that you have that. And when you think about that, just flip it. I'm thankful for that. I'm going to conquer that. I'm going to get through that. I'm going to make this better. I'm going to put in the hard work. And guess what happens? You may be sad now. But as you change the course of practicing gratitude during the hour, it changes into your day. It changes the trajectory of your day. And then it changes the path, the course of the week. And then the weeks turn into months. And then months turn into your life, guys. Just by practicing this gratitude. And your mind gets better and better. You have so much power just waiting for you. All you got to do is flip that switch. See you guys soon.